The year, the summer of 1. The Roman Empire extended as far as Egypt and Greece. The place, Mount Olympus. The event, the first games. This is how it all began. The true challenge of man's athletic abilities. The true test of the motto, to be able to throw further. To be able to run faster. To be stronger. Tim Conway stars as DORF in the first games of Mount Olympus. Also starring Vincent Schiavelli as Leonard. And Boom Boom is the goddess of walnuts.
Well, it's a beautiful night, isn't it, Leonard?
Right.
You know, Leonard, I've been thinking.
Right.
You know, as the emperor of the Rome and the Greece and the Egypt down there and a lot of other swell places, I got just about everything I need in the life.
Right.
But you know something? I don't got the opportunity to run and jump and twist around a lot. Do you notice that?
Right.
So I've been thinking, maybe I'm going to start the games. So I have an opportunity to run and jump and twist around a whole bunch. And I'm going to have guys coming from all over those places and run and jump and twist against each other. There's going to be exciting races out there, and the crowds are going to be cheering for these guys who are running and tossing and jumping and twisting around. Let me hear those cheers, Leonard. Yahoo! Maybe you have to be there. Boom Boom, do you want to stand over there, please? They all hail 'em. They all hail 'em. I'm the Emperor of the Greece. I, the Emperor of the Greece. Not the Emperor, Marblehead. I'm the Emperor. Right. I do declare him. He do declare him. Shut up. I do declare the first games of Mount Olympus. The open. What games?
I know what games.
I heard.
What games?
I heard. I'll think of some.
He'll think of some.
Shut up.
Long live DORF! Long live DORF! Long live DORF! Long live DORF! Long live DORF!
You see the difference between being the head man and not being the head man, huh, Leonard? When you're the head man, you can have a glass of wine and soak your feet in the goat's milk. And when you're not the head man, then you stand there and watch the head man. See that? I want to call Boom Boom and have her bring in more goat's milk in here for me, please.
All right.
And the head man asks you to call a Boom Boom. You call a Boom Boom. You don't, I could do that. You didn't heat that up too much, did you? I told you, don't heat that goat's milk like that. Just to bring it right from the goat. That's my good wine. Now it's got the feet in it. Going to deck that broad one of these days. Leonard, I want you to let everybody know that the games are coming. So I want you to take this torch and run over to Roma with it.
You mean the Roma Bakery?
Not at the bakery, the city.
That's a long way.
That's the idea of being old. You got to show everybody that you got the more strongs than they do. What's the big deal? You take this thing and run over to the bakery? That's no good. You run in there and say, "Let the games begin," and give him 4 hard rolls. That's no big deal. Here, take the thing and run over to Roma, and you go in there and you shout to them, "Let the games begin." Now hit the road, Toad. What that dip?
Yeah, Boom Boom. Want to take a rest? Why don't you lie down? Let each athlete come in the spirit of a peace. The spirit of a peace. Leonard! The spirit of peace. Let this dove of peace signify the spirit of the games. And let each athlete come in the spirit of peace. And let the countries send athletes to challenge other athletes. And let those guys challenge each other. And when they challenge other guys from the other country, and let the best guys have a record, and if nobody else breaks that record, let that record stand. But if another guy busts the record, let that guy have the record, and if they do better than anybody, give him a medal. Leonard, stop at the birds. Stop at the birds! I'm getting the cuckoo poo-poo all over my hair.
Got an eagle.
And now, the games. The shot put.
And now, the true test of the strength and the timing. We're now going to put a shot, or shot a put. Leonard has gone out to get me a put that we're going to shot. So, Leonard, give me that beauty and we'll see how far we can go. Leonard, could you get a lighter put? Looney Tune.
This one better?
Marvelous improvement, I think. Stand over there, will you, Leonard? Your body will naturally follow. Now we will attempt to put this lighter shot.
fencing.
Don't I get any armor?
You don't get any armor. I get the armor. That's part of the skill of the fencing. You got to find the soft spot in the guy's armor. Then you strike her with the swiftness of a cat. So go ahead, the Swifty. Start looking for a soft spot. On the guard. Yeah.
You said to look for a soft spot.
I said, don't hit me in the head. Boots, get out of the way, Boots. Go on, kitty. Aha! Well, my mighty oak, it looks like I got you this time. So long, a ding-dong.
Oh, looks like rain.
The discuss. Discus.
Now, for the discus. Throwing a metal sphere through the air as far as we... Where have been?
Well, I was cooking the pork. You know, I want to make sure it was well done. With pork, you can't be too careful.
That's right. I don't need the pork. I need the pork plate. I'm not going to throw the pork. I'm going to throw the pork plate.
Why are you going to throw that?
I'm not going to throw it. I'm going to discus it.
I'm willing
Willing to what?
to discuss it.
Not to discuss. Discus. I'm going to discus the plate.
Great. What are you going to say about it?
I'm not going to say anything about it. I am going to discus the plate as far as I can.
Oh, I got plenty of time. You going to talk about the pork, too?
Let's going to talk about the pork. I'm going to discus the plate. Stand over here. Now watch. You see that? That's a discus. Now, when I discus a plate, that's a discus. When I discuss how brainless you are, that's a discuss. You see the difference? The one you throw, the one you talk. Because that's so hard to figure out.
Is this your dish?
Yeah, what's it to you?
You just broke my stained glass window.
He doesn't want to discuss it.
Oh, really?
Leonard.
You should have thrown the fork. It's soft.
The pole vault.
Appears to be quicksand.
You want me to measure how high you went or how deep?
Get me a rope, Leonard, and do hurry.
The mile relay.
Leonard. Ah, my finger! Leonard, this is the mile relay. This is a baton. Now, the first lap, I run the lap. I hand you the baton, you take and run the second lap. I take the baton, I run the third lap. I give you the baton, you run the fourth lap. Do you think you got that, Leonard?
All right.
Good. All right? You take the baton and you run the first lap. I'll wait here for it. Go ahead, Leonard. Yeah. Now. Come on, the Leonard boy. That's it, Leonard. Just hand me that old baton and I'm gonna be shot out here. Come on, Leonard boy. Hand it over. Give it. Leonard, the baton. Leonard, listen to me. You got to give me the baton so I can run to the next one. Give it to me. That's the way. All right, that's the way we. Don't take it back, Leonard. Just. Leonard! Where did he go?
Excuse me.
Well, all right. I'm looking for Leonard.
That's a moron.
Where have you been? I told you. You run one, I run one. You pass it the baton. You wouldn't be so tired if you'd have listened to me in the first place. Well, I'm off for the last lap.
The Javelin.
All right, Leonard. I want you to go down there and mark where this javelin lands when I throw it, all right?
All right. What's a javelin?
That's a javelin, all right? You mark where it lands
All right.
when I throw it.
Geez, that got a point on it?
Yes, Leonard, that has a point on it. Not unlike your head. Stand down there and mark it when I throw it.
Now?
Preferably.
Right.
Yeah. 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 Now, Leonard, how far did they go?
Yeah, hard to tell yet.
Right. What do you mean, yet?
Oh, looks like about 6 feet now.
How could it be 6 feet? I threw that.
Is this your stick?
Yes, that happens to be my stick. What are you trying to do? Keep it as a souvenir of the very first javelin thrown in international competition, huh? Well, I suggest, sir, that you give it back, most properly, to the outstanding athlete that it belongs to.
You broke my stained glass window.
That possibly is not my javelin. There's an awful lot of javelins out here today, you know. Now,
Wait a minute.
Try. Huh?
Yep. This is his javelin.
Leonard, why don't you just stay out of this, all
And
right?
you ought to give it back.
Leonard, I don't see any reason to
Right.
get involved in this. I think.
Boy, You don't see people with that kind of honesty very much anymore.
I'm a lucky guy.
Weightlifting.
Boom, boom. You're probably wondering why I came into this hill here in Athens for the weightlifting to lift the weights. I think it's quite obvious, right? Perhaps not to you, but I came here because I want to be closer to Zuki, the god of liftums. See, when I go to lift these weights, I just ask Zuki to hand down that lion arm of his and help me lift these stones like they were pebbles. See that? Huh? You know, speaking of stones, talking to you is like taking a boulder to lunch. Just hand me some of that chalk for my hands here so that I can get a better grip here on this. Boom, boom. This is not the chalk. This is a flour. And when you leave it the flour out into the rain, you get the dough. Stand over there with me. Hell, I just wanted to get a grip on it. I didn't want to weld myself to this thing. Stand aside, will you? All right. Okay, Zuki, help me to lift these stones. At the boy, Zuki. Just a little more and we'll...
Let go, Zuki! Boom, boom! Tell the Zuki to let go!
Zuki, schmucky.
Remember? Want to hold the flag just a little higher? That's good. Now, Boom Boom, you're going to have a very important role here in the games because you are going to be the official, the starter. What you're going to do is drop that flag and send those runners on their way, busting out from those starting blocks, every muscle churning to beat that competition. Got that? Because it'll be you who sets the field in motion. Now, when I say ready, that's a little early, Boom Boom. Remember, don't drop the flag until I say they're ready. Hard to get good help.
The hurdles.
The hurdles. An opportunity to show you that the speed can overcome the height. All right, the Boom Boom, it starts. Leonard!
Hey, you. You're the guy that let all those pigeons go a little while ago.
Pigeons? Pigeons are my simple-minded friend. Those are not the pigeons. Those were doves. Doves, bearing the message of peace.
Well, they flew through all the windows that you broke before, and they're laying eggs all over my house.
Is that right? Well, that's lucky for you, sir, because those are eggs from the dove of peace. I only wish that I was so blessed.
Ah.
Leonard!
Well, consider yourself blessed.
I told him. One dove, he gets a whole squadron.
The balance beam. The hammer throw.
Leonard, send me that the hammer for the hammer throw.
Here.
That's the only hammer you could find?
All right.
That's an awful big hammer to throw.
You got a chisel back there.
If you ever have a chisel throw, I'll get in touch with you. Stand over there by that rock. Huh?
All right.
Sure, you two will have a lot to talk about. Now, just...
Is that a record?
Shut
Boxing.
All right, Leonard. I'll give you a few lessons in the manly art of self-defense. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna knock those ears right off that blockhead of yours, huh? All right, boom, boom. Hit it. Get out of the ring. All right, Leonard. Put up your ducks. Come on, get it, baby. Come on, huh? Come on, big fella. Come on. Sneaking around the old back door, huh? Come on over here where I can get at you. Come on, big fella. Come on, let's see some fancy footwork, huh? Come on. Leonard. Over here, Leonard. There, boy. Round. Go round the back. Over here, Leonard. I can't take a guy in the dress. Wanna see that again, Leonard? Huh? I got you now, Leonard. You're going down for the big one, baby. You take it. The count here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Next thing you're gonna 4, Leonard. Yeah. Oh, Leonard, your sandals on the tide.
Oh, really?
He went for it.
No, it ain't.
Ah, my nose.
The grand finale, the awards.
Come on, the Leonard. My first medal, and I have to have a goon like this delivered. You're taking away some of the pageantry. Come on, come on, come on. Couldn't you get a smaller one? Come on. Good. Let go, Leonard.
Leonard, heck, you're too heavy, Leonard. Leonard, take off
It's not easy being the head man.